Can I tell you something? Do you know why you are failing? It's because you are looking at people around. That is why you are failing. Why you are failing is because you are looking at the situations around. That is why you are failing. When you begin to observe the situations around, your ability will start going down. Fear has something it does to a man's ability. It limits you. Once fear grips you, you will lose concentration. And once you lose concentration, you have lost everything. Am I saying something? Fear. There are times you know you could do it in your private place, but because of the fear captured inside of you by the reason of what you are seeing, you will be limited. You know you can do this preaching, but the problem is that you are thinking, what if I do this preaching now? How will people start thinking about me? What will people say? Is my English going to be correct? Are you understanding what I'm saying? Whether your English is correct or not, the question is, are you passing the message God wants you to pass on? Not that you cannot do it. The problem is that you have fear inside of you. Did Peter walk on the water? Yes. But what made him sink? Fear. Man, fear can put you into the pit where nobody can find you. Fear. If you are the one, bid me come, and Jesus said, come. But while he was walking upon the water, he discovered that the wind was so much that he lost his focus on Jesus and started observing the wind, and he began to sink because of fear. Man, it is not that sickness can kill you. The problem is that you have listened to how many persons the sickness have killed. And because of the fear of that sickness has captured you, that you are now thinking that you are going to die of that sickness. Is a lie. Is a lie. Because you had people had accidents yesterday as they were traveling, and you are supposed to travel today, and now you have made your preparation and you had the story of yesterday's accident. Now you are becoming fearful that even in the car you are fidgeting. Every little thing your heart is skipping, thinking that you will have the same accident. Is a lie. You are thinking, you had so many stories about so many things, and you want to go in the same line, and because you have heard of those stories, now you think that the same thing that happens to them will happen to you. Is a lie. When you keep observing the wind, you will sink by the wind. You will sink by it. Look at the Jesus that has bid you come, and stop observing the wind. Do you know one thing? You have not discovered how easy it is, because the fear is still captured inside of you. I've told us before, not that you cannot stand. The problem is that you are always looking for somebody to lean on. Not that you cannot stand on your own. Until you understand that you have the ability to stand on your own, you will avoid leaning on anybody or anything. Man, you have the ability, but your mind is always going for somebody to stand for you. Until you leave that person. And I want to write an exam, and then you know that your friend that is smart enough. So now, even as you are reading, you are still depending on that your friend. You are depending on your friend. You are reading, but now you are telling yourself, this thing I'm reading, I am not even understanding it. I know Chukwuebuka will read now, so what will happen is that I will sit close to him and then we'll write this exam. You are deceiving yourself. The same ability Chukwuebuka has, the same ability you have. It can be even more than, but because you are always looking for somebody to depend on, you have voided your own ability and you are relying on somebody's ability. Until you leave. That is when you will discover how strong you are. You can never know how strong you are until you learn to face your trouble by yourself. Am I saying something here? You can never understand how strong you are until you learn to face your fear by yourself. And every little thing, daddy is here now. Every little thing, mommy is here now. Stay away from mommy and daddy. Then you will understand better. Stop depending on people to pray for you. Learn to start praying for yourself. Except the situation has gone beyond your own capacity. That is when you will now call for the support of another. But before then, learn to pray for yourself by yourself. Learn to fight your battle. Am I preaching gospel? Yes, sir.